Good afternoon. This is Bob Super, and I'd like to go over the syllabus for the course of this summer that's going to take place from June 30th through August 13th. As you can see, I have displayed the syllabus, which is available on e-learning, and you can retrieve that in the contents section of e-learning. But we'll be meeting, the course will start on June 30th, and it will go through August 13th. We will have that July 4th holiday in there. However, being an online course, we're going to kind of treat that as a course that has a period that we'll still be able to get our work completed in the time we have allocated. My office hours are basically at A065. I'll be on campus throughout the summer on Wednesday from 5 until 6. We can schedule online appointments if you like that, or if you want to meet in person, we can also schedule that. So I'm very, very flexible. My phone, my work number is 686-9405. Most likely, I will not retrieve messages only on Wednesday evenings, so therefore I would recommend that you go ahead and contact me via email rtsuper@delta.edu. If you have not been to the online course, hopefully you will be. In order to retrieve this message, you're going to have to go out to elearning.delta.edu. Hopefully everybody's been familiar with that, or at least has enough knowledge to be able to go ahead and do that. The textbook we'll be using is Programming Logic and Design 7th edition by Farrell. It's been around. We've been using this textbook for the last 2 years or the last 4 or 5 terms. So I'm sure there's some books out there as well, but that's the textbook we'll be using. As far as the other material, being that this is an online course, we will be doing everything electronically. So you'll be doing some software drawing and creating flowcharts. You're going to definitely need internet access to access the e-learning. If you do not have internet access at home, or you can come on campus and definitely do it via the campus. You also a word processor that will allow you to insert image files, and we'll be using MS Word mainly. And then finally USB drive to store your files so that you'll have those. The course objectives, quite laid out here, is to introduce the fundamental concepts and design techniques for designing computer programs, and also the algorithm development as well as documentation and flow charting. At the end of this course, you should be able to have an understanding of data types, explain some basic operations on data, create some simple algorithms, and finally implement some solutions to computing problems. The approach that I take is basically it's a internet course, so therefore what I'll try to do throughout the course of the term is periodically go out and do a little video, or maybe send emails out to the class. But again, the main thing is that you have to go ahead and check, stay on top of this class, and I have the due dates. We'll go over that on the syllabus shortly, and they're also on e-learning. Discussion board is also available on e-learning, and so if you have any questions or anything like that, please post them out there. And basically, students are expected to prepare themselves each week for the chapters covered. Email, please utilize your Delta College email account. If you use a Gmail or some other account, I am not going to guarantee that you're going to receive an email from me, because what I do is I basically use the Delta College email. So please use that throughout the duration of this course. Again, if you need to send me emails, please go ahead and put in the subject line CST 170. It makes it a lot easier for me when I get my emails, because I do get relatively quite a few. If I see it, I'll react to that more sooner than another email, knowing that you need some assistance immediately or within a time frame, and I want to make sure I help you. I'll let you go over this on your own, but basically grading criteria. We have a final exam, we have quizzes each week, we have hands-on exercises, and then we have some discussion board and weekly participation as far as attendance. So you'll see when you go out on the e-learning, you can take a look at the grade book and you'll have all those values. The scale is pretty straightforward, and basically you can look at that, and that lays out what falls into what category your grade will be. As far as late assignments, I try very hard with an online course. One thing that I've noticed in teaching online courses is students might fall, I don't know if it's the appropriate way to say it, but fall asleep at the wheel, and before you know it, a week goes by, and they're a week behind, and to try to catch up, it gets kind of difficult. So on the next page here, basically is the layout of what's going to happen. So for example, I have the week session on June 30th, Desire to Learn. Basically, if you have not taken a course and desire to learn, get yourself familiar with Desire to Learn, which is our e-learning software. The syllabus that I'm going over right now will be out there, so you can review that. And I also have a video of a flowcharting tools available for you, so you can take a look at that. Also on our first week, being that, again, the course is kind of, because of being in summer, is we don't have the luxury of expanding it out. We'll also be covering Chapter 1, which is overview of programming, and then you'll see there's Chapter 1 review, exercises, Chapter 1 review, questions, Chapter 1 quiz, and then discussion 1. And that'll be due on July 6th. Realizing that July 4th weekend is there, so I would, again, I'm not trying to push anything, but I would advise strongly to try to get your work done before the 4th of July weekend so that you don't have to worry about it come Sunday night on the 4th. And then the following, so essentially what happens is the homework and assignments are due on Sunday night by midnight, and then on Monday morning at 12:01 a.m. in the morning, we start up with the second week. And so here, the second week, July 7th, we'll do Chapter 2, data models, data and modules, and then there's exercise review questions and quiz, and this is the same format each week. So we have each week, we have a new chapter, and you can see we go through chapters 1 through 6. And then when we get through August 10th, will be the end of the actual course material. And then on August 11th through August 14th, which is a 3-day period, will give you time to go ahead, or actually it's a 4-day period if you want to look at it that way, to take the final exam. And then I have to have the grades in, so there's no leeway there for us to do that. And finally, the course policy on the last page of the syllabus is for your viewing. Please take a look at it. These policies are for you, and you do have student rights and responsibilities, so please go ahead and review that if at your leisure. I'm looking forward to having a very good term. As far as the class, it moves relatively quickly, as I said, so if anyone falls behind, please, I'll try to keep on pushing you along. But please let me know if you have any issues. And again, the best way to do that is via email. And so I will also on Monday be sending out an email welcoming you to the course and kind of get you started there. So again, if you have any questions or anything, please let me know. Thanks, and have a great day.